Oh boy, this deck feels like garbage so far. Man. Have I mentioned this deck feels really trash? I don't remember if I mentioned that or not. But again, it feels really trash. It's so garbage. We're gonna negate the Shatter. See if they got the Absorb. Let's go! We actually won. Let's do this. Do this. Let's do this. Good game, opponent. How's it going, y'all? Time to smash MTGA here, and today we're back at it with some more MTGA standard action. This time, we are taking on a bit of a weird, honestly, maybe just pure trash deck. We're going to try it out. This is 5-color Neoform Winota. So, this is another Winota deck that is a really interesting one I saw online on Twitter. I can't recall who exactly was playing it, so apologies for that. But, 5-color Winota that apparently has been putting up results. It uses Neoform, which is really neat. I like it a lot. The fact that you can, sacrifice the 3-drop if you're not finding your Winota, and it's just an additional way to make sure that Winota hits the battlefield with some triggers. But it's 5 colors, and some of these creatures are just real bad. So I'm honestly just really curious to see how this works. Your enablers for Winota here is we're playing 4 of Goose and Grazer. Try to ramp out to get the turn 3 Winota down. And you have 4 of Neoform, so you have multiple different ways to get this turn 3 Winota down, or to find a Winota if you don't have it. We play some Fblthp to draw a card, and it's be a trigger there, which is pretty nice. Illyrios, this was using the Jeskai shells back when the Winota was first a thing with Agent of Treachery. The fact that it makes 2 creatures when it comes down, one's a human, so it's a trigger that when you have Winota, you can hit this and make another non-human trigger, which is kind of cool. Will Strider is 2 triggers for Winota, should it get down the battlefield the next turn. And helps you scry to find your Winota action. And Hanged Executioner, again, another 3-mana creature that makes 2 cards. So that way, with your Hanged Executioner, you can Neoform it, get your Winota down, swing with that token, get to work. Then this is even using Shulane, Teller of Tales. This is one of the Commander or Brawl commanders. But 5-mana Vigilance, 2/4. Whenever you cast a creature spell, draw a card. Then you may put a land from your hand on the battlefield. You're basically just doing this to be able to, when you cast a creature spell, draw a card. You can pay 3 and tap it to return target creature you control to its owner's hand. I imagine that's good if somebody try to target your Winota with removal. You bring it back to hand, then slam it back down the next turn. The land mana base is absolutely insane. And this whole deck as a whole seems absolutely insane. As I said, I don't know how good this is. We got 11 days in the season now. It'll be a little bit less when you see this video. We hit Diamond, so that's awesome. Historic's been really good to us. We've been kicking some butt in that. But this deck is something else. So let's take this in the rank. Let's see how it goes. This could very well be an 0-3 video, so who knows. Let's take it in the rank, see how it goes. Let's go. Alright, first game of the day is against Sadu Fly. Distant cousin of Sardukin. I know it's not Sadukin, but I'm trying to make puns here. That's a 1-lander with 2 Arboreal Grazers. This hand actually does some things, so we'll keep it. We will discard, I guess, the Neoform. We don't really need the Neoform if we have the Winota in hand, so... And the Boss User is still a good card, so we'll keep this one. Let's go ahead, have the Goose get loose, and pass the turn. Curious to see how this deck does. Oh, my Goose! So now we're just going to sit here for a little bit and pray we hit some white mana. Oh, no. So mono red, that's a Robber the Rich. No trigger for them. Okay, we're missing white mana. So this is kind of bad. I'm going to shock this in because I need to start doing something here. I can't complain when your 5-color deck is missing the appropriate mana. The mana for this deck, like I said, is just crazy. This whole deck is freaking crazy, man. So, Hanged Executioner can exile that. Illyrios isn't a bad draw. So since I can't play Winota yet, this feels abysmal right now. I'm not gonna lie. This feels like absolute trash. So we'll see how it goes. Now I'm wishing I kept that Neoform after all. We have black, red, blue, green, so every color but white as we hold these 3 white cards in our hand. Oh boy. 3 mana light up the stage. is a card. We'll happily block here. Okay, so we draw land number 5, and then we still don't have any white mana. So this is sick. However, Jegantha's 5/5 come in, hold it down. And I think I just hold back here for now. They can shock it. If they want to spend a mana shocking that, I guess they can. Maybe I should have attacked in, but I think them shocking or stomping that's totally fine. As long as my Jegantha lives here, I think that's the big thing. That's a Bone Crusher Giant. See if we go land into Bone Crusher now. That's a Scorched Spitter. Definitely don't want to trade here. We'll take this. It kind of sucks, but it is what it is. Oh boy, this deck feels like garbage so far. And it's a shock. Okay, well, as you see here, we are drawing all of the white cards and having little to no white mana. So this feels really good, as I was saying. It doesn't even make sense to tap out here. I mean, I guess I can do this. And with that floating mana... I don't know, man. This feels like crap, though. That's all I know. One, two. I mean, if they got the cleave, they got the cleave. Cool. Sick. This deck felt great. So against them, Aether Gust comes in. Devout Decree can come in. Red Cat Melee can come in. We got a lot of shit here that's pretty good. Knight of Honor can come in. As far as what we take out. Agonizing Remorse, absolutely. Artist seems pretty bad here. Let's cut like a random swamp. We don't run a lot of black sources here. Do we just want to get rid of Neoform and just hope we hit our stuff? I think we do since we brought in more action. And then we'll cut one Goose. This deck seems like crap. So game number 2 against the Dewfly. Apparently I don't know how Jegantha works, but I also just... This just feels like shit. Can't keep this. Okay, this is keepable. So I think I gotta go all out on like trying to make sure we get a chance to do the things we want to do here. So I think I do this. Arboreal Grazer on 1 can hold down the line a little bit. And I think I do this and play the Blood Crypt. Because if we get an untapped land here, that's a white source, we can play the Hanged Executioner. Okay, or not. Because why would we ever get what we need here? I think I shock in and play Jegantha, or activate Jegantha here. I think that it's worth the 2 points of damage. They can shock us if they want to. Arboreal Grazer are going to hold the line down for now. Runaway Stinkin. Okay. So in case they have a Red Cat Melee, well, I guess it's worth it to get Jegantha down here now, right? Let's go ahead and do it. Make sure we get our white source that is so hard to find. There's Winota. Swing at the Grazer. Kenny, not a bad hit. So this is what the deck wants to do, you know, turn 3 Kenrith. Next turn we can play Hanged Executioner, yeah. So I see why you want to play this deck sometimes, because you can do stuff like that. On the draw... I mean, we want all this big butt stuff, which is really nice. We love big booties around here. Let's just keep it how it is and go with this. Game number 3 against Dewfly. One lander. Got a mulligan. It just feels so bad. I think Bosri goes to the bottom. Fervent Champion. Unfortunately, we got a shock in here. Play the Goose. The Goose is loose. If we hit an untapped land, I'll Woe Strider, just have some blockers in the way. Okay, that's annoying because we can't block now. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Magic's a fun game, y'all. If anybody's never played Magic, it is a really fun game, and I highly suggest you to play Magic because it's such a fun game and it's so great. Oh, they got a shock too. Not a bad curve for them. Hey, it's another Woe Strider that we can't play yet. Let's play this tap land. Again, this deck feels really good. So we're at 13. This is fine. Tibby. So now even if we wanted to hold up this food, we can. That's another 4 damage. Again, feeling really good right now about this deck. We love it. Okay. So we can hold up Aether Gust, and that is literally it. Sick. I guess we just let all this resolve. If they try to cleave, we'll Aether Gust it. This is so bad. Okay. Well, we get to blow them out a little bit with that at least. They got one more card left over. Can they play anything? Oh, of course. It's a lot at the stage. Oh my god. And it's just double robber. No big deal. Yeah. This deck's so trash. And we missed the land anyway. Cool. Well, that was a lot of fun. Great first game. Let's go ahead and play another one, shall we? At least we don't lose any spots. Alright, so game 2 against Payron. Don't think it can go much worse than it did there, so let's see how it goes here. We get to be on the play. We're wasting all of our opportunities on this crap deck being on the play. Fuck, man. So I will keep this because we just need a green source in his hands, pretty gas. But I fully acknowledge this is not a good hand. However, I also fully acknowledge that this whole deck is not good. Okay, it's another Illyrios. Maybe they'll think we're Grixis Control or something here. With this Grixis colors. Okay, well, I mean, we are trying. Hello, opponents. This is where you either counter the spell or you don't. Great work! Sharkle Shock Typhoon. Let's hope they tap in, like, play Narset. Narset's a good card. Play Narset. So I don't think I actually want to do this yet. I can play Woe Strider and Gilded Goose here. Let's go to tags. We don't have white mana either. The man sorry. The mana in this deck's so trash. We're gonna get a green source. Try to play the Goose. Okay, it resolves. Try to play Woe Strider. Okay. Let's get shattered, baby. Okay, so we can at least scry a bunch here. So another Fable Passage. I think we want that because we want the land drop, right? So let's let it all happen here. Again, this deck's really good. Really great deck here. Fine piece of deck building. Again, just a good deck. So we'll get us a white source here. We could escape Woe Strider. We're almost there. I think for now we just play Kenny. Kind of force them to deal with it. And if they do, they could possibly let us do some Illyria. I mean, again, the mana is not there for that either. Holy moly, man. Shatter number 2. Okay, there's Winota. So I think the goal here is just to keep playing creatures and keep them. I mean, they've used 2 board wipes already. keep putting stuff on the battlefield, make them answer it. Alright, so Winota's going to come down. We'll get 2 triggers here. Let's go ahead and just do this now. They're going to gain some life, but we got to do it. Trigger, trigger. Try to attack through this Dream Trawler. Illyria is not a terrible hit here. And we'll keep this one. And I guess we'll have a Winota here attacking, probably better than a Winota not attacking. Full send. They'll gain 3, but we'll hit them for some too. Basically, we take them down 1 point less than they were already. Alright, got them down to 14, friends. Let's go. Play a Swamp, pass the turn. Alright, so opponent's attacking us. I imagine they have Shatter number 3 in the top quarter of their deck here. Is that what we draw an opponent? Do we draw Shatter number 3? This ain't historic, so you can't settle the wreckage. Just Dream Trawler number 2. Okay, there's Narset. Narset can help them find that Shatter. There it is, baby. Oh, they don't use it. Interesting. So try to play Kenny. Try to give everything haste and swing. Again, don't feel good right now, but Aether Gust. Aether Gust A. We'll top that, I guess. Have I mentioned this deck feels really trash? I don't remember if I mentioned that or not. But again, it feels really trash. I think I send this at them and this at Narset. Got them down to 14. We'll take another 5 here. They'll gain 5 more life. Yeah, I'm not blocking that. Whatever, man. You have it. You can have it. They chatter us here. I guess I'll just concede. Yeah, this just isn't fun, man. I guess we'll see if we can draw out of this, but it's not looking likely. For now, we'll Woe Strider. You do have to kind of care about what you take out of the graveyard here, just because, oh, just 4 things. Just because your Kenriths can get things back from the yard. That's a 5/4 coming down. Let's pass that turn. So they've used 3 Shatter the Skies. That's an Elspeth Conquers Death. We can't really afford to scry right now because we need this. 4 mana left over for him. Nothing else we can really do here, so let's play Winota. Probably gets countered this time. I guess I could have shocked in to play around Mystical Dispute. Okay, they have Absorb. Okay, well, let's just go to next game. This feels like crap. This deck's so bad. But again, sometimes I'll even upload these really bad ones for y'all to see how bad the deck is, just so you don't waste your time playing it. Negate comes in. Agonizing Remorse can come in. That's about it. Not a bottom maybe could come in if they have things like Glass Casket, but I guess maybe we'd want that for else. But let's not have it, though. I don't know what we want that around. Meh. As far as we take out here... This is one where I just cut 3 Neoform because it seems like it will never resolve. Let's go with this. Game number 2 against Payeron. My soul hurts playing this deck. So this has potential. Like every hand it feels like you get here, it's just like, oh, this could possibly be good if so-and-so didn't suck about it, but it all sucks. But with this one, we can play the Grazer on 1 and hold up Negate on 2 even if we miss stuff. Like, I'd love to just keep hitting some running lands here. Potentially, White Source for this double Winota we have in hand. Opponent's mulling into 5, so like if we can't beat them on a mold of 5, what can we beat them on? So Grazer coming down, dropping the tomb. We'll have to hit some land drops here, but I feel like you can't say no to that. Okay. Not yet. But we're getting there. Okay, so we got 4 lands, and we still can't do much of anything. I think I'm just planning to put this in hand now. I should have done this last turn, to be honest. There's nothing on 3 mana that I care about that much. Let's actually just do this. Pay this tap, pass a turn. Frantic inventory. Yeah, I wouldn't want to counter that anyway, so that's fine. Like here, they can Narset, and that's annoying. Okay, well, shit. I guess we can take a look and see what they got. What they working with, though? What they working with, though? Yeah, I think I just let that resolve and hold up negate. No attacks, so we didn't hit a land. Still no white source. Oh boy. My friends, my friends, my friends. Don't. Just don't. Just don't play this deck. Hey, it's another card that's not a white source. Here they can shatter us, but I mean I don't care anymore. At this point, I'm kind of like, just shatter me so we can quit this. Inventory number 2 is a bit frustrating. That's pretty good value for 2 mana. 04 doesn't bother us here, because it's probably going to get shattered away anyways. Let's play a goose. So if this goose can survive, and then the next turn we hit an untapped land drop, we can play Winota and hold up. Oh, no, we can't. We don't have red either. It's so garbage. So we'll need to hit a red or a white source untapped to be able to play Winota and hold up counter magic. Or to just play Winota in general, because it's not happening right now. Okay, so that's probably the best draw we could have had here. Let's Neoform. Sacrifice the Illyrios. See if we have a counter for it. If they do, we'll negate. Okay, so that's Winota. Let's go to attacks. We actually get to attack. Okay! Okay! I think we want Bosri's here for Wrath protection. Should this die. So, well, it has a counter on already, which is nice. So I guess we'll do it on this one. Something that can attack through the wall. That's a whiff. And a Kenny. Kenny, not bad either. So I think we'll take that. Yeah, we'll just let this happen. They can block it. So we got to actually attack. That's fun. Surprised they didn't do anything there. That's awfully strange. Let's try to shatter, or negate the shatter. Let's see if they got the absorb. Let's go! We actually won another game. You know this deck's bad whenever I'm happy to go 1 and 2 with it. Let's run the same crap at them again, I guess, and see what they got. Let's go! Alright, so game number 3 against Payron. Opener, it's actually a decent opener. We have mana we could need. We have turn 1 play. It's actually a hand that's not garbage. Like turn 2, we can throw down this Woe Strider. Turn 3, if we don't hit Winota, we can still throw down this Bosri's Lieutenant. You love to see it. Let's try to go see if they try to do something here. Maybe play their card. Play Woe Strider. See if they have like a... I don't know what you have for 2 mana here. A Quench. Probably just Frantic Inventory. Let's pass the turn. Agonizing Remorse, not too bad of a draw. Let's go to attacks first. Swing for 3. I think I want to see what we're working with more than I do just playing out the stuff. Though that's not absorb mana right now, so actually I guess we just need to play... We have red, we have white, we have black, we have blue, we have a little bit of everything. I'm guessing a red is what we probably need, so we don't have red cards in hand. We've already got our black source out of here. I'll go get another green. Maybe we just play Bosby's Lieutenant here, see if they have the counter. That way if they wipe us at least, then we can have a creature left over. And this having Pro Multicolor can be pretty nice. It's in the 10. Sure. Well, why sure. We'll go get us a red now, since we don't have a red source. Or a blue source. Okay, that's a little tricky now. That's tricky for sure. Maybe I want to go get a blue source for this artist. Opponent missing land drops here. Can't think of a bad one. Let's... Guess we just go to attacks here. We can't really play around anything right now. Swing 7. Maybe we'll win a game here, folks. Who knows? Alright, that's a hit. Let's take a look at what they got here. It's a lot of cards. So they got all kinds of stuff, main. But I think Shatter's what we're worried about right now. So let's just take that. Can't absorb. If they want to Mystical Dispute this, like again, just be my guest. Yeah, so we'll sack that all on the flow. That way they don't get the giant killer. Breeding Pool lets us... I think I'll keep that because then we can play Kenrith and haste it out. If they don't hold up counter magic. Sure. So we can swing for 5 here. They can Shark Typhoon for 1. Nice! Hey man, I'm playing a 5-color deck, so I don't want to hear about your woes. See if they just like Shark Typhoon for 1 here. Because if they do, then I can play this Kenny the next turn. Okay. Sure thing, Chicken Wing. So now... 3, 4, 5, 3, 6, 7, 8. This is still lethal here if they don't do anything. I think we actually do this, just get some card advantage. Take whatever this one card is. Oh, 3 lands off the top. Awesome. That's very cool. Very cool indeed. Let's see if they drew land into Shatter. Ooh, that's bad news. Bears there, my friend. It's a land. Well, that's a GG. That's a GG. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do this. Good game, opponent. We actually won a game with this hot pile of garbage. Let's go! All we need to do to win is just have the opponent miss like 4 land drops in a row. Good game there. We'll play one more with this. Alright, game number 3, the last game of the day here against Dunlink83. We got to be able to play all 3 games these times. Yeah, I mean, we have 3 mana creatures in Neoform. We have the mana to cast Neoform. Like, I feel like with this deck, you just have to, like, just get hands where it's like, are you able to cast your card ever? Then you kind of got to keep it. Okay, I mean, that's not bad. So next turn, I'll play a Woe Strider. Actually, we'll play Illyrios. Oh, opponent's shocking in. That's a thought eraser. That probably just kills us right there. They'll take the Neoform if they're smart. Stop looking at that. Stop. You want to take my Woe Strider? Take even Illyrios. I'll offer that up. Oh. Ah. Well, now we just play Woe Strider, I guess. The goose. The goose is loose. Okay, try them down for opponent. Are we about to swing? Okay, well that's a miss land. Let's go ahead and swing on them. Here I'll play this since they know about it, but also if they have Extinction Event, odds and evens both leave us with a creature that does do damage at least. So that's not the worst in the world. We'll pass that old turn, baby. Card we'd most like to see here is definitely Neoform. Tap land for opponent. They are not tapping out to this. Okay, well there's Neoform. Do we go for it? Like, whatever we do is going to get killed, right? Don't think... Screw it. Like, if they got it, they got it. This Illyrios is doing nothing anyways. So, like, even if they counter this, it doesn't really, like, do that much to us. Okay. Just go to attacks. Just go to attacks. Don't stop it, opponent. Don't you do anything. Let my Winota live. Let's go! It's an artist. Let's get a little bit of card advantage here for when they kill us next turn. Could actually use 2 lands. So I think I'm just going to take 2 lands here. That's a whiff. Wow! 3 triggers and 2 whiffs. What the actual? Okay, well that felt really good. Here we'll play this Tron down. I guess we just play this. They want to, like, Ritual Soot here leaves these behind, and Extinction Event leaves others behind. So this actually isn't the worst spot to be in. But what are you doing, opponent? Like, what was your hand? That's an Extinction Event. Okay. So if they name even here, they take away this. this. That's it. If they name odd, take away. So this. Like, either way, we're left with things attacking here. I think we just gotta let this resolve and see what they choose. Okay. Wouldn't mind to see another... Oh, so we can just... They're dead here. We just play Fabled Past, just play Kindred Haste. That's a GG. So we'll play... I don't think it really matters how we do this, but just to be on the safe side to make sure I don't end up without a red source somehow. Do this. Haste out the Kenny. Woe Strider. That is 8 damage, my friends. Let's go. So against some Sultai. Aether Gust usually good against them. Grass kills a lot of stuff, so I guess we'll put that in there too. And maybe an Agonizing Remorse. Don't want to bore too heavily. Again, I'm going to cut like 2 Neoform here. This will never live. I'm cutting that. Cut 1 Lieutenant because they have Extinction Events, so like it's not as good when they have removal to exile your stuff. And got like 2 Grazers because, well, actually, we'll cut the Goose instead of the Grazer. Let's go with this. So game number 2 against Dunleak 83. If we could somehow find a way to win this game in 2-1 with this steaming hot pile of garbage, I'd be pretty stoked. I mean, Gust into Aurelios. We're going to keep it. Like I said, if you have cards you can actually play in this deck, I think you're kind of just forced into playing them, regardless of how good or not good it may be. Okay, Goose coming in late as always. I think we just hold up Gust here. That way if we try to Euro here, that'd be a good Aether Gust target just to kind of time walk him for a turn. Yeah, so let's go ahead and Gust that, see if they want to do that again. Which I'm sure they do. But again, if they're spending most of their turn to do that, then we feel okay about it. So we have blue here. I think we go ahead and just shock this in now, just so we have the white source down. Literial's coming down. Because this would require them to go land, Euro, hit a land off Euro, and play that untapped also to hold up Aether Gust. They must already have it if they're shocking in there. Double, so opponent took 4 life that turn. Unfortunately for us, we're just drawing lands. Let's go ahead and go to attacks here. That's 3 damage secured. We will... Let's go ahead and play another. Why not, baby? Why not? The world's most obvious Aether Gust in action. Let's go, opponent. We know what one of your 4 cards are, so you only got 3 cards we don't know of right now. And hey, if they don't do anything, I mean, we're swinging 6 with these reflections. This would be a good turn for them to just throw down a Nissa and then hold up Aether Gust still. Okay, opponent finally plays a card. They play Narcito. Narset means we're not getting board wiped this turn. They still have an Aether Gust in hand. Heartless Act. Okay. Again, that is a card. So Heartless Act, an Aether Gust, then 2 mystery cards. No, that ain't terrible. Let's play the Lieutenant. They won't kill that in response. You better kill it in response, opponent. Unless you got an Extinction Event ready to come down. I think they're doing Extinction Event math here, which is, you know, pretty smart. Okay. Let's go to attacks. I think we got to get rid of that. We'll send this at the face. Because Heartless Act, like, it can't kill it. It can remove counter, but if it does, then it still kills that Narset. And if they want to go out of their way to save this Narset, it's not a huge deal. Okay.
Still have much to learn.
Play this tap, pass the turn. So we got even, odd, even, odd. So still like an okay variety of stuff. Not really, though. Only 2 cards in the bin. Again, okay, Extinction Event it is. Bye, friends. Well, at least Illyrios gets to untap now. That part's cool, right? They can just Heartless Act it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 mana here. Not enough to play Jegantha yet. Swing in for 2 if we can. So they got Aether Gust, Heartless Act, and then Mystery card. Your go, opponent. You either kill my thing or you don't. This isn't that hard. Opponent at 23 minutes on the clock compared to 25 for mine. Alright, so we swing 2. Opponent, once again, this decision is not hard. You either kill the damn thing or you don't. Why you gotta make it so hard? That's what she said. Yeah, hello back to you, friendo. Do that. And we'll go ahead and shock this in just to pay for Jegantha. Pass the turn. Once again, we'll wait on opponent and see what they want to do, because decisions are very hard for opponent to make. Only 3 cards in the bin for opponents. They're still a little bit away from Euro. Enter the God Eternals is a big old yikes. Let's just sack this and see if there's anything nice on top. That's nice. Obviously they have the Heartless Act and the Aether Gust for it, but it is what it is. They got Heartless Act, Aether Gust. Like, we're just dead here. That was a fucking fantastic hit for him. Try to play this first. No attacks. So now they can play Euro. Okay. Oh. Oops. Yikes, yikes, yikes. Oh gosh, I got the sneezes because that made me sick. We'll keep trying, man, but we're just dead here. I think we got to get this out of their hand. Like, they can Aether Gust this if they want. If they try to Heartless Act it, we'll sack it to Woe Strider. Okay, let's just find another one on top. Kenny actually gets around Aether Gust. We can haste it out, so I don't hate that. And then we could possibly, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we're getting close to being able to do that and bring a card back from the graveyard, which would be Winota, which is kind of cool. Gotta start watching our life total a little bit here, so we'll block that. Sacrifice. Screw it though. We know we're keeping that on top. So here comes Euro. Let's actually just go to the next game. Like, we're not beating these Euros and Into the God Eternals and everything. Like, this deck pretty much has to win on like turn 3 or 4, or it's just not going to win a game. Do we change anything here? I mean, I think we can put the I think we put the Neoforms back in. Take out 1 Remorse. Fblthp, you kind of just ran. We'll take you out. Let's go! So game number 3, let's see if we can, finish this out 2-1. Again, don't really think we will. And trust me, like, part of this, I just don't know how to, like, sideboard with this deck as part of it. But you can't deny, like, how just kind of bad this looks in a lot of places. We're not keeping this. This we can do. I like being able to Remorse, and then Aether Gust kind of thing is Lirios. Lands are decent here, too. I think we just take away the Gust. Let's play the Triumph, start it off, and pass the turn. Because with this, at least we have like a 2, 3, 4 curve. Watery Grave. Agonizing Remorse, see what the opponent's got. Oh my god. Oh my god. So let's take 1 extinction event here, I guess. Just in case we hit another Remorse and take their board wipes. Oh no, we're losing anyway. So if they want to Heartless Act that, they can be my guest. It's at least nice to be playing around all these Aether Gusts and whatnot here. So Neoform we could do, but then our Winota would die. Swinging for 3 here. And we shock this in. Play Artist. Let's get us a little card advantage, y'all. Mamma mia. I think we take the 2 cards here. What went to the bin? Woe Strider? Yeah, that's totally fine. And we're at least putting them in awkward situations where they have this removal they're having to wait on. So. And maybe they've not hit land since then. That'd be pretty wicked. I would love for them to play. Okay, they shock in here. That's Extinction Event, so Lirios is a human. So unfortunately that doesn't really help us too much. Yeah. Now we still can't attack though. Meh. Let's go to attacks first, get this 2 damage in. Now we play another Lyrios, because they know about this. Doesn't matter which one we keep here. And then we'll play the Triome, because they know about that anyway. Now if they go into the God Eternals this next turn, there's a possibility if they do it on the wrong one, then we could have us a Winota trigger. Opponent just... God damn! So not only did they find 2 euros in their bin, they've just found the land they needed off the top for all this. We're just drawing nothing but land here. Have I mentioned how bad this deck feels? Okay, Woe Strider's a card we can play at least. We trying, baby. We trying. Maybe they just play Euro here. Oh god, they just got so much stuff held up. Let's no block it and just see if they get too big for their britches here and tap out. Extinction event. Even. Odd. Odd. Assuming they exile the Woe Strider here. Can you just not play it untapped land, please? Can you give me like 1 turn? Oh wait, we don't even have a thing. Yeah. Okay, so we can do this. So we play Woe Strider here. Again, not sure how we get out of this actually. Now we play this untapped. Sack the Woe Strider. It's a lot of work to get 1 Winota. Let's go! Boss Lieutenant, woo-wee, boy. Yeah, buddy. We're doing it. So that's 3 Extinction events on their top 18 cards. That does wipe their board at least 2. They want to Aether Gust, so they can Aether Gust it at this point. I don't care. Or eliminate. Like, do what you gotta do, opponent. We're dead. We'll play us a Grazer. They can Heartless Act, or sorry, they can eliminate that at least. So I thought that was Heartless Act. So that's my bad there. But they can still Aether Gust or Winota when they would need to. That's Euro coming down. They're still holding up Eliminate. They shock in there. Jesus Christ. Just put us out of our misery. Do it. Just kill us. Hey, that's a swamp. Let's go to attacks. Let's get Aether Gusted. Put it on top. See, now if we had enough, they timed that kind of poorly. Well, no, I guess they couldn't help that. Here, we'll just do the only thing we can do and play just this Jegantha. This next turn they can eliminate my Grazer. which they should do. That forces me to have to chump block here, and then we're top decking a Winota that doesn't do anything. So let's see if the opponent's actually good at this game or not. They should. No, they're not. Okay, well, they probably got it in hand anyway, I guess, so maybe it's just me being a big old jerk. There you go. Okay, so they are good at this game. Dunleak 83, well done, my friend. There's no way we get out of this. Let's not even block. Let's just take it home. Let's just end it for the day here. Let them have the win. Let's take a look at this terrible deck list one more time. Alright, y'all. So 1 and 2 with a 5-color Neoform Winota. That is one more win than I expected to get. Let's talk about the good things about this deck. Now, all jokes aside, any deck where you can get a turn 3 Winota out with triggers does have potential. That being said, you're playing a lot of really bad cards to make this work, whereas Mardu Winota, Paul Blade, Boros Winota like Menguchi has, just play good magic cards and good aggressive strategies that happen to have Winota. This one relies a lot on a lot of terrible creatures. Neoform being responded to, or you sacrificing a creature and then they just kill your Winota, is a terrible 2-for-1 for you. And it's a 5-color mana base. You saw multiple games there where even when we had the chance to get Winota down cleanly, we either didn't have the cards or we didn't have the mana requirements to do so. So this is a very innovative deck for the person who made this. Again, like, I'm not trying to just like smack talk your deck or anything like that. Not the case here, but this just ain't it. If you're doing well with this deck or somebody's playing this with some success, more power to you. And again, there's sideboard strategies that maybe I just know that I'm not doing correctly. But as a whole, this deck just isn't streamlined enough to be able to play its own game without Winota, and you have to play really bad cards to make that Winota happen. So if you're looking at this deck and you're thinking, maybe this is something I want to play, no, don't. Stop right there. Play a good Winota deck instead. I promise you it'll make your head hurt a lot less. It'll make you happier. That being said, thank you all for watching. Thank you for your support. Love y'all. See you next time. Let's go!